Welcome back to my channel Miss Medicine. In this video we will discuss about some important conditions in newborns which do not require any treatment. If you are new here, subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. First condition is milia. It is colorless papules due to plugging of sweat ducts. Milia are tiny white bumps that appear across a baby's nose, chin or cheeks. Milia are common in newborns but can occur at any age. You can't prevent milia and no treatment is needed because they usually disappear on their own in a few weeks or months. Next image, Erythema toxicum neonatrum. Erythema toxicum neonatrum is a common non-threatening rash in newborns. It appears in 4 to 70% of newborns within the first week of life and it typically improves within 1 to 2 weeks. It does not occur outside of the newborn period, but presentation may be slightly delayed in premature babies. Erythema maculopapular rash, mainly on trunk in first week of life due to immune phenomenon, eosinophil-filled sterile lesions. Next image, Mongolian spots. These are bluish-black discoloration, mainly on lower back and buttocks. It is due to migration of neural crest cells. Mongolian spots are congenital birthmarks seen most common over the lumbosacral area, as shown in the image. It is most common found in individuals of African or Asian ethnic background. Next image, stalk bite and salmon patch. Capillary hemangiomas seen in between eyebrows and nape of the neck. Stalk bite is a common term for nevus simplex, a birthmark that shows upon a third of all newborns. Stalk bite is also referred to as salmon patch because of its pink and flat appearance. It can show up on baby's forehead, eyelids, nose, upper lip or back of the neck and usually disappears in about 18 months. Next condition, Epstein pearls. Pearl-like white lesions mainly involved hard palate, epithelial inclusion cyst. Epstein pearls are small, harmless cysts that form in a newborn's mouth during the early weeks and months of the development. The bumps contain keratin, a protein that occurs naturally in human skin, hair and nails. Epstein pearls go away on their own within a few weeks of the baby's birth and are not cause for concern. Next condition, subconjunctival hemorrhage. Although they can happen to people of all ages, but it is common for newborns to get subconjunctival hemorrhages. Their occurrence is common in infants due to stressful and traumatic deliveries. Changing and forceful pressure during birth can cause eye blood vessels to burst. Next condition, mastitis neonatrum. It is bilateral breast engorgement. It can be seen in male and female neonates, mainly in day 2 or 3 of life. It is due to effect of maternal hormones. Next condition, vaginal bleeding, only seen in female neonates, seen in day 3 to 5 of life. It is due to effect of withdrawal of maternal hormones. It is also known as false menses. This cause is the sudden drop-off in the mother's estrogen, which is hormone after birth. The blood-tinged discharge can last 3 or 4 days. Next condition, hymenal tags. It is skin growth near vaginal opening. The hymen can be swollen due to maternal estrogen. It can have smooth, half-inch projections of pink tissue. These normal vaginal hymenal tags occur in 10% of newborn girls. They slowly shrink over 2 to 4 weeks. Next condition, physiological phimosis. Physiological phimosis, it involves only non-retractability of the foreskin. There may be some ballooning during urination, but pain, dysuria and local or urinary infections are not seen in these cases. Even if urinary infection is present, it is not attributed to the phimosis. You can see the image. It's normal condition in newborns. Next condition, cephalhematoma. It is subperiosteal hemorrhage which involve cranial bones. It do not cross sutures. It may take 24 hours to appear completely. It takes 5 to 7 weeks to disappear and it predisposes to neonatal jaundice. Next and the last, cephal succedanum. It is due to edema in the layers of the scalp. It can cross sutures. It already present at birth in its maximum size. It disappears by 48 to 72 hours and it does not predispose to the neonatal jaundice. I hope you liked this video. Share it and aware people about these conditions. These conditions don't need any treatment. These conditions resolve by their own.